Hello, and welcome to Kyle's basketball card unboxing. Today we're opening up a box of Topps 1993-1994 Series 1 basketball cards. This is a box that I remember opening back in 93-94, and there was one card that I never got, and it was the Topps Gold Michael Jordan card. So I bought this box in hopes of landing that Jordan card today. As you can see on the box here, it says there's a Topps Gold card in every pack, so it looks like I'm going to have about 36 chances here to land that Jordan Topps Gold card. There's also a random select 1989 to 93 NBA Draft Top 5 randomly inserted in every box. That's going to be on my list as well. If there's something that you guys want from this box that I pull out, drop it in the comments. I'll give you a great price on it. I'm really just kind of doing this for fun and trying to grab that Jordan card. So anything else is going to be pretty much up for grabs here. So taking it out, this is right out of the seal too. So these will be as crisp as they can get. Open it up here. I always like kind of setting this up just like they used to in the stores. My uncle owned a baseball card shop back in the day called the 10th Inning. I used to work there and do this all the time like that. Just like you would see in the store there. 79 cents a pack. Alright, here we go. First pack. I'm going to open it off camera and then I'll put the cards in front here so we can see these together. Oh, well, I see my Jordan card already. These are kind of sticking together. Let me turn this here. So you got Akeem Olajuwon, Allen Robinson. We've got a Jordan Topps All-Star, which I'll set aside and put that in a sleeve right away. Johnny Newman. I'm seeing the back of a Shaquille O'Neal Topps All-Star. That's a second-year Shaq. We've got Kevin Johnson in the Topps Gold. Marlon Maxey. Don't remember Marlon Maxey. Dave Johnson. Bill Laimbeer, part of the Bad Boys. Rick Fox. The ladies always like Foxy. Brad Lohaus. Awesome. I always like to set aside my stars. And I'll probably do the same thing with the Topps Gold here too. Just have a couple sets. I'm sure you card collectors remember these foil packs from the mid-90s. These are always brutal to try and open up sometimes. Alright. Here we go. Pack 2, let's see what we got. Todd Day. Anthony Mason. John Koncak. 7-footer. Nick Anderson. Second year Robert Horry in the Topps Gold. Detlef Schrempf. B.J. Armstrong. Another Brad Lohaus. Hopefully there's some Brad Lohaus fans out there that want to get their hands on his cards. And we got an All-Star Stockton, All-Star Olajuwon, Brent Price. Mark Price's younger brother. So I'll set aside those. Where's my gold at here? I know I had one. Oop. Guess I don't have a gold one on this pack. Oh yeah, it was my Ori. What am I talking about? Losing my mind already. Go pack 3. Okay, here we go. Another Brent Price. First card I pull over. Irvin Johnson. It's a first round NBA draft pick. Did not amount to much, unfortunately. Keem Olajuwon. Terry Catledge. Got a Jordan 50-point club. That's not the Topps Gold, though. We've got a rookie, Rex Walters. Got Robert Parrish in the Topps Gold. Put that up top. Got another Nick Anderson. Anthony Bowie. David Benoit from the Jazz. Billy Owens. Otis Thorpe. My Jordan pile is continuing to grow here already. Okay. Here's pack number 2. Try and get some of these cards that not stick so I can flip them over quick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Eldon Campbell. Got a Joe Dumars All-Star card. Got an Anthony Peeler All-Rookie team. Anthony Peeler started off with a good part of his career and kind of flailed out pretty quick. Some of these are, again, sticking to each other. Here we go. Chris Mills rookie. Harold Miner. That one's in the Topps Gold all-rookie team. Former NBA dunk champion. He was somebody that had a lot of promise. Kevin Johnson. Alright, Christian Laettner. Second team all-rookie. I think Laettner gets a lot of flack for not being the star that people thought he might be coming out of Duke, but he still played in the league over 10 years. So it's hard to say he failed. He just never reached that elite status. Yeah, Anthony Peeler. Yeah, no real stars in there that I want to pull out. Go. Trying to unpeel these from each other a little bit so I can flip them over quickly. Brian Stith. Another Irvin Johnson. Not that Irvin Johnson I'd like to have. Gerald Patio. I don't know him. Another David Benoit. We've got Topps All-Star Dominique Wilkins. We've got Larry Nance. Of course, father to Larry Nance Jr. for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Alright, that's cool. Pulled another Jordan. I've got a Doug Edwards rookie in the Topps Gold. I'll put that up top. Reggie Williams. Charles Smith. Looks like another Lambeer as I flip it around. Yes. And Jim Less. Don't remember Jim Less all that much. Alright. That was a pretty good pack all in all. So I'm at 3 Jordans right now. I have not landed the Jordan that I'm after, but that's alright. I'm having a good time opening packs, which is what it's all about. My dog making an appearance, barking at the wind. Okay. Let's flip them over here. So we got Matt Bullard, NBA champion. Ronnie Cycli. I always liked Ronnie Cycli. Very hairy. Byron Houston, Walt Williams, Mark Aguirre. It's in the Topps Gold there. Gary Payton, the glove. Second team all-rookie Alonzo Mourning. Wow, surprised he wasn't first team. Thought he had a great rookie year. 50-point club Reggie Miller. Great pack so far. John Sally. This looks like another Gerald Patio, which I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong. Ooh, okay, Scottie Pippen in the Topps All-Star. That's a sweet card. Another Bryant Stith. Seems to repeat at least one player from the previous pack here. So I'm going to go Mark McGwire. You can hear these things peel off of each other. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be doing any damage to the cards. Some of those older wax packs will tear parts of the card off as you pull them apart, which really sucks when you get those. Alright, flip it over. Lee Mayberry. Olden Polynice. Ed Pickney, he's a assistant coach in the NBA. Alright, James Worthy, he was a great NBA player. NBA champ. Dale Ellis, one of the sharpshooters of the early 90s. Sidney Green in the Topps Gold. I believe this is second year Jim Jackson. Another Detlef Shrimp All-Star. Willie Anderson. Corey Blunt. He lived up to the name later in his career. Another Stockton All-Star. And then a Tim Kempton. Alright, so I'll pull out that Stockton. And the Topps Gold and the Worthy. Sorry, Jim Jackson. Should have stayed in Dallas. Couldn't get along with Jason Kidd, who would be coming along 1 year after this release. But Jim Jackson had to move on, which was a big mistake, because him, Mashburn, and Kidd, that was a legit lineup right there. They could have been good for a long, long time. Here we go. See a Kevin Willis right off the bat. Here's another NBA coach, Tyrone Corbin. Another Chris Mills rookie card. Donald Hodge. I see a Mullen as I flip it over. He's on the box here. I like that Mullen card. Bryant Stith in the Topps Gold. I already have two of him. Cliff Robinson. Another KJ. Another Dave Johnson. Alan Abdenaby. I know he played for Duke. I always struggle with his name. Alright, here's another Duke alum. Bobby Hurley rookie card. I feel like Bobby Hurley could have had a good NBA career, but he got in that horrible accident. And unfortunately, kind of ruined the start of his NBA career. Could he have been a Steve Nash? Could he have been another John Stockton? I don't know. I don't know. He was very, very good at Duke. Also, he's a pretty good college coach now, too, along with his brother. Whole family of coaches there. Alright. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling like I'm going to get this Topps Gold Jordan. We'll see what happens, though. Getting a lot of doubles here, which isn't all that surprising. Otis Thorpe, Allen Robinson, John Sally, Terrell Brandon. That's definitely my first Brandon so far. Doug West. Anthony Avon in the Topps Gold. Thurl Bailey. Second year Leitner. Sidney Green. Another Hakeem the Dream All-Star. Another Irvin Johnson. Rookie. Byron Houston. Not much in this pack here. We'll keep chugging along. The packs are getting easier to open. That's a good sign. These are in super mint condition too. Very, very little damage to the box. It's almost like it was taken right out of the case. Here we go. Flipping him over, another Bryant Stiff. Kevin Gamble from the Celtics. Robert Ory, another Anthony Mason. Looks like Big John Williams. Another Ty Corbin. This one's in the Topps Gold. Derek Harper. Shaquille O'Neal highlight, 92-93. Ed Pickney. Reggie Miller All-Star. Hakeem highlights. And Matt Bullard. A couple good ones in there. The Shaq cards seem to be holding up value pretty well over the years. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of doubles in this Series 1 set. I'm unboxing over 400 cards. There's only 198 in the set. Yeah, the big cards are Jordan. It's worth $2 in the Beckett. Shaq's worth $1. Everything else is it's like 50 cents or lower in the Series 1 set. Unless you get the Topps Gold, because they're worth 1.5 times base price. Or no, 2.5 times. Alright, here we go. Matt Bullard again, another double. Topps All-Star Pippen, All-Star Miller, Pooh Richardson. Always like that name. Looks like, oh, here we go. I got what I was looking for. Topps Gold Jordan. Pulled it. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. That is going in a sleeve right away. Exciting stuff right there. John Williams, Spud Webb, Sidney Green. Looks like another Clarence Weatherspoon, second year, and Sedell Threet. I have to sleeve up this Jordan here real quick. That's a $10 Beckett price card. Exciting. There we go. Take another look. Topps Gold. Seems like he had a pretty good career. That's a joke. I'm being sarcastic. Let's see what else we got here. Still got a long way to go, so already pulled my Jordan. I guess now I can start hoping for maybe a Shaq in the Topps Gold. Maybe a second year Alonzo Mourning in the Topps Gold would be cool. Michael Williams, Larry Stewart, James Worthy, Ed Pickney, Stacey King, the voice of the Bulls. Stacey, what's going on with those shorts, brother? My gosh. Brett Price in the Topps Gold. Sean Bradley. I'm sure you guys remember Sean Bradley. He was, I think, 7'5", 7'6" on here. 235. Like a walking Gumby. Vinny Del Negro. Michael Cage. Del Curry. If you're a younger fan, you might recognize him as the father to a pretty big NBA star right now. Seth Curry, also Steph Curry, depending on which one you like more. I like, of course, Steph's the big one. But Seth's not bad in his own right. He's having a pretty good career. Kind of bounced around a little bit. Ooh, these cards are really sticking. Okay, here we go. Another Robert Ory. Any Robert Ory fans out there, let me know. Send that to you for free. Scottie Pippen. Another Gerald Padillo. Jerome Kersey. All rookie Harold Miner. Second year Leitner. Topps Gold Todd Gay. Not Gay, I mean Day. D. Brown. Another Weatherspoon. Another Price. It's at least 4. Matt Bullard. Got at least 4 of those. Jeff Turner. recognize Jeff Turner as the giant Adam's apple guy. Hopefully he's watching this having a laugh. Okay, here we go. Flip these over. Jeez, they're all sticking. Here we go. Anthony Mason, Jim Jackson, all rookie team. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, star of the Big Three, formerly known as Chris Jackson. Walt Williams, Rex Walters. He was in Blue Chips, the movie, if you guys remember that one. Doug Edwards, Dennis Rodman. Take a look at Dennis Rodman early in his career. No tattoos, no wild hair. Frank Thomas, Topps Gold. John Sally, Terrell Brandon, Dwayne Coswell, J.R. Reed. That's so funny to see Dennis Rodman. Just completely normal. Okay, here we go. Otis Thorpe. Another Hurley rookie card. Alright, another Jordan All-Star. I think this one's sticking. No, it's not. So, Donald Hodge. Antoine Carr. Long career. Larry Nance. Charles Smith. Knicks fans will recognize him. Terry Porter. He's an NBA assistant now. Terry Mills, another Jeff Turner, another Terry Cartledge, and yet again, the star of the box, Brent Price. Darn shame those aren't worth something. I'd be making some money here today. You guys are liking this. I plan on doing more of these. I love breaking down cards, talking old cards. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this. And give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. I got more coming, definitely during Christmas. Another Jordan, Topps All-Star. Mark Eden, tallest man I've ever met in real life. Look at those arms. How long they are compared to the other guy. So he is a little bit shorter than Sean Bradley. 7'4", listed at 290. Led the league in blocks 5 times. Played a lot of games, almost 82 games for, about 9 years in a row. He's at this point was the number 2 shot blocker of all time. Anyway, I met him at a conference for my job and shook his hand, felt like an infant, and I'm a pretty big guy myself. First team all-rookie, Latrell Sprewell. That's a cool card. Malik Sealy. I believe he passed away from a car accident. I could be thinking of somebody else, but I think that's the case off the top of my head. Terry Porter. Orlando Woolridge. That guy could light it up. Willie Anderson. And this is my first Loy Vaught. It's stuck together. And what do you know? I got 2 of them. There we go. Loy Vaught. Another Jordan. Another Elijah Wan. I'm not mad at the amount of Jordans I have right now. I think I'm up to 6, including the one that I was really after. So that's exciting. If anybody has Series 2, there's some pretty good rookie cards in this class. You have Anthony Hardaway, you've got Chris Webber, you've got Allen Houston, Jamal Mashburn, Tony Kukoc, Isaiah Ryder was a hot card coming out of that year. He was another guy that could dunk, a Harold Miner. Unfortunately, did not quite pan out in the NBA like a lot of experts thought he might. Good player at the time. Another Olden Polynice, Del Curry, Alvin Abbey, Dave Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Topps All-Star. Some of these are getting repetitive. Chris Gatling, that's my first Gatling. Concac in the Topps Gold. Got another Jordan. Awesome. J.R. Reed. Got some sticking together here. First, Derek Coleman. Let's see what's sticking. Alvin Robertson, and I think that's Kersey. Yep, Jerome Kersey. The late Jerome Kersey. You hear my dogs whining at the wind. Okay, here we go. Another Olden Polynice, another Bobby Hurley, another Alvin Abbey. I'm still not getting his name right. I think I say it different every time. Woolridge, Topps All-Star, third team, Tim Hardaway, very good player. Tim Hardaway Jr., New York Knicks, good player. Reggie Miller, Pickney in the Topps Gold, another Jordan. Man, pulling those left and right now. Sam Mitchell, NBA coach. Hornacek, NBA coach. The Chief, Robert Parrish, Tim Kempton. I'm sure a lot of these guys are coaches, I would imagine. Reggie Miller does a good job as an analyst. I always enjoy listening to him on TNT, bringing the games. He does a great job. Although I partially blame him for the way people flop these days. I think he was one of the first generations, and I loved it. I was a Pacers fan, grew up in Indiana. But gosh darn it, did he like to flop. And now you get guys all over the league that do it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let me know. What do you guys think? Miller's part to blame for that. I know the European players like to flop as well. I mean, if you breathed on Jordan, it was a foul back in the day. That's coming from a Jordan fan. Olajuwon, highlight, Miller, All-Star. LaBradford Smith, that's definitely my first LaBradford. Barkley, that's my first Barkley. All right, cool. 50-point club Miller. Pete Chilcutt. Jim Less in the Topps Gold. I'll pull that one out. It's not worth anything. Ricky Pierce, Bryant Stith. Robert Horry. Man, I am just racking up those Robert Horrys and Bryant Stith cards. This one I can see already has a double. First card and the last card. Although I can't see the name yet. I believe it's Terry Mills from the Pistons. Yep, Terry Mills. Mark Jackson. Will he get another shot at being an NBA coach? I don't know. All-rookie second team, Weatherspoon. Anthony Bowie, we've had one of him. Another 50-point card. Jordan. Walt Williams, first team all-rookie. Brent Price in the Topps Gold. Thank the Lord I pulled that one. Lionel Simmons. Brent Price. Can't make this stuff up. Weatherspoon. Vernon Maxwell. Very respected guy. Terry Mills. That's the first and last card there. Is that my second Brent Price Topps Gold now? That would seem fitting if it was. I haven't gotten any of those 89 to 93 draft pick top 5 random inserts yet. So with the packs I have left, that would be awesome if I could pull one of those, since we haven't seen any of them yet. And by seeing I mean saw. J.R. Reed, Nigel Knight, Don McLean, another 50-point card for Miller. Looks like another Topps All Rookie second team Leitner. Buck Williams. And I ran out of storage space, so I had to switch angles here and clear up a little bit of space. Got a couple packs left here. We'll finish it up. Still searching for those random draft pick inserts. I did pull, I believe, my first Scottie Pippen on the last pack. So I grew up right near Chicago, and Scottie Pippen had a nickname in the 90s from the casinos, and they all called him No Tippin' Pippen. Alvin Robertson, Bobby Hurley rookie, we've got plenty of those. Topps All-Star Jordan, Kevin Lynch. All right, first Calbert Cheaney as an IU fan. I like that card. I'll keep that for myself. Highlights, Shaquille O'Neal. All right, this is a cool one. Topps Gold All-Star, Charles Barkley. Good old Chuck. Marlon Maxey. Mark Macon. That's my first Macon. Matt Bullard, the star of the show. And Byron Houston. That Topps Gold there. Calbert Cheaney played a long time in the NBA too. Wonder if anybody has been watching the Days of Night 30 for 30 that ESPN put up on TV this past week. I actually saw it when they initially put it out on the ESPN Plus app, but I rewatched it again the other day. Weatherspoon, Jim Jackson All-Rookie Team, Michael Cage, Vinny Del Negro, Cliff Robertson, Sprewell. I thought that was going to be Topps Gold. Darn it. Oh, I did get a Topps Gold. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Michael Williams, Lee Mayberry. There's got to be a Brent Price in here somewhere. LeBradford Smith, Buck Williams. That Topps Gold, that's a sweet card there. I did have one that fell. Okay, this is definitely my first Johnny Dawkins. Philadelphia fans will remember him well. Great college player too. I believe he played college at Duke as well. Another Duke alumni. Yep. I'm not the biggest college basketball fan, but I do love the NCAA tournament every year. Weatherspoon, Dell Curry, Michael Cage, first Kenny Gaddison, Larry Johnson, Grandmama, had his shoes back in the day. Terry Porter, Jeff Malone, he could fill up the box score. Pooh Richardson, Don McLean, Mark Aguirre, Eldon Campbell. All right, so I'm starting to get into some of the cards that I have not gotten yet. Like, I don't have the regular, just base Larry Johnson card. I don't think I've gotten the Alonzo Mourning yet. I don't think I've gotten a Shaq. Oddly enough, I don't think I've gotten a Karl Malone yet. No love for Karl Malone in the Topps Series 1. But I have pulled out about 10 Jordans. Okay, here we go. Mayberry, my usuals here. Curry, Alda Rabbi, John Starks, BJ, Topps Gold, Tim Hardaway. That's a cool card. Chris Mullin. Got the base. Jeff Malone now. Otis Thorpe. The Spider. Malik Sealy. I almost want to fact check myself. about Malik Sealy. I don't know if I'm right. I'd feel horrible if he was still alive and I called him the late Malik Sealy. Over under. I think I have 10 packs left. How many more Brent Prices do you think I'll pull? I'm going to put my over under. I'm going to say 2. I feel like I'm going to get 3 more. Ricky Pierce. Another Mark Jackson. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Mookie Blaylock. That's definitely my first Mookie. Sean Bradley. All-Star First Team Wilkins. Topps Gold again. Hardaway. 2 packs in a row. Here we go. It's my first regular Shaq. I feel like these are sticking. They're not. Kevin Williams. Looks like I pulled another Mookie Blaylock in the same pack. Kevin Lynch, Blaylock, Donald Hodge. Alright, I've got my Shaq. I'm still missing Malone. I'm still missing Stockton. I'm still missing Pat Ewing. I'd like to get a Larry Johnson. I liked Larry Johnson back in the day. But instead, looks like I got another Ricky Pierce, another first team, all rookie Jim Jackson, another Rauf, James Edwards, Thurl Bailey, Johnny Newman, Topps Gold for the Detlef Shrimp. There's O'Neal, back-to-back, David Benoit, Anthony Bowie, and Anthony Peeler. Sorry about that. These cards are really sticking here. Mark Macon, another Knight, another Witherspoon all-rookie team. Let's see here. Another Doug Williams rookie, another Sean Bradley rookie. Dwayne Powell in the Topps Gold. Danny Shays. Dad, of course, Dolph Shays. Vinny Del Negro. John Starks. Dave Johnson. I'm down to the final 8. You guys are still following along. Wow. Thank you. The over-under is still at 2 on the Brent Price cards. I don't think I saw any as I was peeling these off. Another Michael Williams, Dave Jamerson, second team all-rookie Anthony Peeler, Jeff Hornacek. Looks like a Shaq highlight. Another Detlef Shrimp. Kevin Lynch, Topps Gold. Victor Alexander, Matt Bullard, Mark Macon. First Sean Elliott, Walt Williams. And that Sean Elliott makes me realize I have no David Robinson cards either. So they're definitely very light on the stars of a lot of these teams here. I know I pulled a Reggie Miller, but geez, it feels like outside of Shaq and Scottie Pippen, that's about the only All-Star I pulled. I think I pulled 2 Mullins. I don't think I even, I don't have anybody from the Jazz. I don't recall pulling a Drexler. Walt Williams, Jim Jackson, Irvin Johnson, Rod Strickland, another Dominique's All-Star, another Shaq All-Star here as I peel it back. Bo Kimball, Topps Gold. Stacy King, Too Strong, Too Fast, Too Good. Eldon Campbell, Olden Polynice. Ed Pickney, Pooh Richardson. Okay, here we go. Mark Macon, Mark Jackson, Witherspoon, Bill Cartwright. You can tell he's shooting that funky free throw. 50-point club, Jordan, another KJ, Macon in the Topps Gold, Danny Shays, Byron Houston, Walt Williams, LaFonso Ellis. That's my first Ellis. I dropped a pack on the ground. In the card collecting community, that's like the ultimate sin, so I'm hoping these edges aren't all ruined now. It looked like it landed pretty flat on the ground. Never eat popcorn before you unpack cards. Kevin Willis, Joe Dumars, Corey Blunt, Willie Anderson, Antoine Carr. Starting to get some of those Spurs, but not the one I want. Leitner, second year. Danny Ainge. Woolridge in the Topps Gold. Another Otis Thorpe. Another Jeff Malone. P.J. Brown. Anthony Bowie. No relation to David Bowie. If there's more than 5 views on this video, just know that I'm extremely surprised. I expect nobody to listen to this, but I've had an awesome time unboxing these cards here. Mason, Mark Jackson, Abdul Rauf, Danny Ferry, All-Star Chuck, Highlight Robinson. Is this doubled? No. Devox, Doug West in the Topps Gold, Tim Kempton, another Ferry, thank God, Donald Hodge, Sam Mitchell. Still haven't gotten that base card for Barkley. I'm down to 3 packs. We are running out of time here. Maybe they put a lot of those stars in Series 2. You know what? I'm looking now and they sure did. That's why I'm not unboxing the ones I want. Yeah. So I've been complaining about nothing. Those are all Series 2, the guys that I mentioned. I've got to have a complete set here. Dave Jamerson, don't know that guy. Jeff Malone, checklist card. Don McClain, all rookie first team. Walt Williams, Johnny Newman, Steve Smith in the Topps Gold. Just good job on NBA TV. John Battle, Lambeer, Dave Johnson, Strickland, another Vinny Dell. But yeah, that's a that's a my bad on this site, yeah, because I see now, I'm looking at the Beckett that Robinson, Drexler, Olajuwon, Malone, Wilkins, Sean Kemp, Sprewell, Stockton, Barkley, they're all Series 2 cards. And that is why I have not pulled any of them. I would assume Larry Johnson is probably part of that. I have not pulled the Alonzo Mourning, which means I probably haven't pulled the Larry Johnson, which was probably Series 1 then too. Loy Vaught, All-Star Stockton, All-Star Olajuwon, Sidney Green, All-Star Shaq, rookie team, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in the Topps Gold, Big Three, Rick Mahorn, Olden Polynice, Elton Campbell, Anthony Avent, Don McLean. Racking up those McLeans. Last pack. Here we go. Listen, I can't be upset. I said at the beginning there was only one card that I was after. I then landed said card, the Topps Gold Jordan, and I can't be upset about that. That is my favorite player of all time, and I've got so many Jordan cards, so to finally get that Topps Gold after all these years, I'm excited about that. Could I have bought it on eBay or Amazon for $1 with free shipping? Probably, but I did not. Jeff Malone, Knight, Owens, Checklist, Derek Harper, Jimmy Jackson, Highlight Shaq in the Topps Gold. That's a cool get. John Battle, another Ori, another Mason, Terry Davis, Ricky Pierce. Okay. So I'll do a quick recap here of these Topps Gold cards. See what we have. My pile's gotten just a tiny bit off as we were going through these as quick as I could, even though we're going to be close to an hour on this video. I'll run through them with you real quick. Harold Miner, Parrish, Robert Ory, KJ, Kevin Johnson, Detlef Shrimp, Highlight Shaq, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Steve Smith, Doug West, Orlando Woolridge, Mark Macon, Bo Kimball, Kevin Lynch, Dwayne Farrell, Tim Hardaway twice, Jeff Malone, Sprewell All-Rookie Team, Barkley All-Star, Buck Williams, Brent Price. I might have to put this one in plastic and frame it. I had so many Brent Prices. Jim Les, Ed Pickney, John Koncak, Malik Sealy, Charles Smith, Frank Johnson, Todd Day, Brent Price, Tyrone Corbin, Anthony Avent, Bryant Stith, Sidney Green, Aguirre, and Doug Edwards. And of course the Jordan, which I'll show you here. I'll be putting all of these in sleeves here. Keep my Jordans as pristine as I can. 50-point club, the All-Star, of course, first team. Got the regular Jordan there. All-Star, All-Star. There's the Topps Gold, the 50-point club. Yeah, a lot of doubles there, but they will all be in plastic. And you can see you've got a nice stack of cards here. I've got quite a few plastics that I'm going to have to throw away here. You can see those foil packs. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see them in the box here. Who is that on the front? 93. It's like they put a random guy on the front here. I don't know who this is. Maybe from the Mavericks? I don't know. Strange. Here's the box. I know some people love the boxes. You've got, actually, let me move the iPad, not the box. You got Derek Coleman and Jeff Malone, which I pulled. They did deliver on the Topps Gold on every pack. You've got Chris Mullin here. As I flip it around, I did not land the 50-point club David Robinson, unfortunately. Spud Webb, I did get that one. On the back of the box, Olden Polynice, got a few of those. And then Hornacek, Muggsy Bogues. I don't think I got that Muggsy Bogues card. That's a bummer. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of unboxing the 1993-1994 Series 1 Topps basketball cards. This is fun. Again, throw me a subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys might want me to do next. I enjoy these things. Again, if there's anything that you saw that I pulled that maybe you need to complete a set, let me know. I will ship these out pretty cheap. I am not looking to really collect these outside of the Jordans and a few cards here or there. So these will mostly just go into a box and on a shelf, or I may just put them in a set and sell them. So let me know if you're interested. You guys have a good rest of the day. Thanks for listening to the episode. See ya.